cheating! I feel him, but I do not see him. Sure, sure, sure! Got you! Whoever kills the other is the boss! Sure, sure, sure! Got you! You're too slow! Sure, sure, sure! Got you! Got you! I got you! Sure, sure, sure! Got you! I know they help. Sure, sure, sure! Got you! I magicked you, you're dead!
The young girl's eyes are covered.
Ah, hello. I see you come a long way.
She laughs and looks around as
Many people to meet. Even if we are here under unhappy I see it before my eyes. It is not so bad. I know which days have bread and which days have...
her eyebrows shoot up.
There can be a way. Amiro knows. My protector, my friend. He is caught by those who hurt. You bring me great... I see something that helps.
I magicked you, you're dead!
So this is Fort Joy.
The delivery. Surely you'll have one. Please. Scram, snake face. Oh, excuse me. Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Griff is slowly, methodically peeling the skin from a potato.
What? Who's asking?
Don't tell anyone where you got this, eh?
Everything there? Good.
He smirks and
I'm listening. Can't help you there. If I could, I wouldn't be here peeling goddamn potatoes. Thugs. Look at it this way. People get lawless here, and we all...
He points the tip of his blade at the grisly sight of the elf hunched over.
I solve my own problems. A Myro. I guess you mean the clown I caught stealing from my kitchen. He's not going anywhere. Supplies. A crate of food, citrus in particular. All I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die. You already know the terms. Nothing else. Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much. Leave him be.
Listen, I can help you.
Shut up, elf.
Watch yourself.
Logically, she's much better off. Leave it, Sam. I won't say it again. Come on, Jack.
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves.
Haven't seen you around here before. Well, you here alone?
She gives you a long...
You think twice about... Some of us haven't got anyone at all, and it's nothing.
One more chance to shut that ugly mouth.
Pulls it out all dilly-eyed. You say he likes it, but come on, you stubborn...
The dwarf's fingers clamp around.
Ah! Eh? Oh, that. I won't reckon I might have had a harder time of it without your help, though. Now, if you'll excuse...
The dwarf spits into...
Ah! Bleeding nail must be... Go on.
You grab the plank and pull.
Oh, look at that. Nice of you to finish the job.
He winks and flips a go...
For your trouble. I suppose it were a fool's...
He sucks a finger.
Winds like these, she would have capped...
He gives you a wry look.
Aye. Was planning to build me a raft and paddle off. I've got business north... Hold on there, lad. You looking to spend the rest of your days on this island? Or do you want to get out? Well now, that makes...
He crosses his great burly...
I reckon. Yep, you'll do. Why don't we make a deal then? You help me get out of this place, and I'll do the same for you. Happy to trundle around with a group of amateurs at your heel. Your funeral, lass. I'll be here when you change... You say he likes it thick and long. Without all dilly-eyed. You say he likes it big and strong. Combs it out all dilly-eyed. You say he'll touch it all day long. Why hasn't Alexander risen yet?
Too tight.
Smell, though. I give you one more chance to shut that ugly mouth of yours.
Huh? What? But I was... It was... Please, tell me. Tell me. And you smell of burnt hair and barren dreams. But I have the good breeding not to mention it. Supplies? You mean the orange? Though I'd guess Mr. Griff is more upset about the Drudene than the citrus. It's all here, I'm afraid. On my person. You found your thief. But I need to dream. I, above all others. It is my vocation, my responsibility. Now, Drudene, it makes you master of all. It may be hard for you to understand, but my kind, before I was caught, before I was brought here, I saw but just as I was about to see how it happened, so you see, I cannot give back the Drudene, not only for myself, but for all of us. My dreams are my gift. They may be our salvation, too. You know what has consequences, my friend. Being digested. Go now. Leave me.
This looks like the crate I'm after. But where are the contents?
Go now. Leave me be. My...
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, she was among the sorcerers. Her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away. And you get the distinct feeling he's an... No sooner have these words left your mouth than she turns about and grabs you.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Who are you? But you did. And now the tables have...
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her. Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice a flaw.
Because it is my desire to question him. You see, once upon a bad old time, a lizard... But now I'm free. Of sorts. And I intend to raise the subject with him.
She drives the needle in...
In truth, it does not matter. That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed. Your death will be slower, more painful. But fair enough, if you insist.
She removes the needle and...
Let's play.
Go now. Ain't fit for beasts.
Griff glances from his blade to you and back again. Griff tears into one of the oranges with both hands.
Looks like everything's accounted for. Now the important question.
He raises an eyebrow.
Looks like someone did my job for. Your guy's free to go. He should be...
An elf, caked in mud and blood, looks...
You believe what he says? That I am a thief? Perceptive. Like most men behind bars, I'm innocent. Like most of us here, I do. But you guess I need something too. Griff tells you, does he not? I tell you what I know. But first, I know a way out. I show you. Finally, Griff releases me if he sees I do not. After I am free, you are free. I intend no harm. You understand. Thank you. It is done. And quickly. I hold my end of the bargain. I show you the way out. But I have something more to ask of you. Yes, Sahela. She is everything. A ruler. It is for all our... Give me your map. I give you this amulet. You must pass it to the elves who still remain. I go to her.
Worse than war rations, these. Perhaps it's those bleeding dwarves did these.
I've got that special
I am fine, Amiro. I am fine. I know they help us.
Yes, they do.
I
It is as you say.
sense he is free. He comes.
This is very good. Sahela is all... Thank you. Do not forget what I ask of you. Sahela cannot stay here. She is too important, too rare. Our people... I heal. We count on you still. To tell the elves who remain, the elves who roam, to bring them here. It is not devotion to Sahela. It is devotion, all of luck to you. Do not forget what I give you.
She breaks into a huge chant.
One friend brings another home. Thank you.
Her face falls at the mention of her home. Her hands fly instinctively.
My people. I miss them. But they cannot save me. It is not to be. We stay in Fort Joy. They stay elsewhere. Homeland is gone. Home is wherever my people are. My mother is amongst them. Tova. Yes. It is a deep hurt. In my tribe, we say, he gets better, little by little. We are together.
She squeezes your...
I do not forget you.
chance anyhow.
What's this? I found something.
The creature heaves through lips gummed with human gore. It turns...
You. Quite lost. Now, a little query. Where grows the yarrow? Quickly now, for maybe I unscrew your lid and poke about inside and set your memory straight. Would that please you? Ugh! Where does...
I need a shovel.
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is...
And what you after?
A grin cracks.
Sure thing.
Ben. I ain't.
She looks up.
You looking to buy something? All manner of things.
I saw what you did there, convincing Burrow not to lay the law down.
Ifan rolls his sleeves.
Good work there. Good work.
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours. He grips your hand tight as a vice.
Say, you don't look all that busy now that we're safely on dry land. I've just got a small errand to run. And then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here.
Hey, Freshie! What you heard about a crate of stolen supplies? Well, ain't you just a pretty piece? Griff might have told me.
Her thoughts trail off.
Worse than war rations, these. Ah, you're back. Oh, it's so good to see. Sure, have a look.
I got that special shipment you was asking after. Take your coin then.
We find source so dangerous. What in his death caused him? So the Voidwalkers are attracted to source.
Here's the goods.
But why?
Like you wanted.
When another
Take your coin then.
Will source change back? What if source? Why hasn't Alexander always appeared?
Hey, you're a little light in your pack, ain't you, girl? Why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Stuff you won't find anywhere else in camp. Let's just say folks leave here, but they don't seem to take their effects. Only the finest, you know.
Worse than war rations, these. Ain't fit for beasts.
Mind your manners round Griff, eh?
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. We are unfamiliar, so tell me. Start from the beginning. I see. And power. Power comes... It is nothing. Many fragments...
You remember what I said. I brought my own chef.
I'm waiting for someone, and it ain't you.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with a... The cat's eyes are...
Let's team up, you and me. What do you say?
He drags a comb through his beard.
Coloured like a dog. A very pink, very long dog. I'd pity nothing in the faces of my enemies, of course. Little do they know the most powerful sorcerer, but of course, they'll happily dump your maggot-ridden corpse into the sea when they're through with you. Sorcerers dance while magisters pull the strings. Fools all! This power is my birthright, same as yours, but one of us has grown to a star. Of course, prick. Neither void we can consume their joy, their misery.
Combs it out all dilly-eyed.
Yes. I thought there was nothing further. I'm sure I don't mean to...
He sighs.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean? Memories.
He looks out over...
As for myself, I see continents dotted with mighty cities. Of course it's...
Suddenly...
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know? Oh, may this... I am the... Of course you know.
There's a brief moment's...
That said, the grandeur that is my... Truly. Fine. On one... For reasons I'll not... I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and... You do tend to beat around... So, now that that's settled, even if you are as a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of... Very well. Onwards...
The Red Prince nods.
Now, as your luck, of course there are other...
I don't have the right tool for digging.
One must put in due effort if one is to reap the proper reward. Deplorable surrounding for an agreeable conversation, but go ahead.
Are you certain you want to dismiss your companion?
Your loss.
The cat's eyes are...
Do you hear that? Something's up ahead.
You there, foot slug! You're trespassing in the princess's royal court! You've never heard of Her Royal Highness, Princess to be forgotten? Truly the cruelest You would be wise to leave here. My princess is already in a foul mood. To have an uninvited guest show such ignorance would only inflame her further. You've been warned. Few who displease Her Royal Highness live. She's fed up of being trapped in this cavern, of course. Until she is free of the tyranny of Brachus, her mood will only darken, I fear. Her own courtiers can do little to cheer her. Truly? Then perhaps the tyrant has fallen. And my princess... No trespassers in the court of Her Royal Highness, the princess!
All right, I just... Not seen, heard. There's a man over there. They tortured him, questioned him. Seekers, something about God woke. I heard his screams. I heard something eating him from the inside. It can't happen to me. It can't. Shh, you... I tried to leave. I heard of a shelter in the hollow marshes, a place where sorcerers could go. The undead had their hands on me in 5 minutes. Shredding, tearing. I came limping back and now... Outside the bones are gnashing. In here the magisters... What to do? What to do? Poor thing.
got a good reason for barging into a private room, buddy? Out? You must be mad. Head out one way, you're back in the joy among the rabble. And? Got no reason to scramble out, me. It's hot and busy out there. Before you go, you haven't met a particular fella here, have you? Tall, black beards, intense way of looking at you. Penchant for metaphor? Good, good. Half of me, old Zillick much prefers lounging in the hole than chasing demons hither and thither. Anyhow, thanks and...
The cat's eyes are... The elf's skin is pale as a corpse's. His eyes lock onto yours.
It's you! You! Oh!
He spasms suddenly.
Do you know, Dallas? She fears us. Of course she does. She knows what we'll do. Atusa, a noble soul, brave, trying to help me, trying to... You need to go. Dallas, after she took me, she did something. Bye-bye, love. Tell him I say...
Sorcerer! What do you think you're doing, prowling around inside the fort? Ha! And what is it you think you saw? Ha! This cockroach is a traitor. Speaking of...
He looks you up and down.
Got a nice marble to you, haven't you?
The cat's eyes... Muffled sounds suggest that this scuffed old door leads up to the fort's main floor. It's bound to be crawling with magisters.
If we don't make it, I'm glad...
The creature's breath quickens as you approach, and it shrinks.
What the flying hell? Karen, you said...
That's what the log said, sir. No one's authorised to be here.
Well, the log was wrong, you... I hope for your sake no one will miss him. This is strictly a divine order matter.
A boat. I thank the divine, but, well...
The boy stands back from you. Steady up.
Who are you? I'm Han. So, you helped me out just there, and I'd like to return... I've a boat here with plenty of room. Let's go.
Came in to help someone escape and got nabbed before I could sneak back out. I'd ask you the same question, but we're a little short on time. I know someone on the outside. She might be able to help you too, if we make it out of here. You're telling me.
The sturdy raft bobs in the canal's gentle current.
We made it out. Good. Better get a move on to safety before anything spots us.
He gives you a searching look.
Trust's more valuable than coin round here. You helped me, so I hope I'm making the right choice. You need a place to lay low for a while. I know a safe enough place. My friends there are all in pretty bad shape, but it's safer than out here, that's for sure. You won't stumble across it in the dark, I'll tell you that. But here, hand me your map and I'll mark the way. Careful where you tread. They don't notice me. Beasts, spectres, bones, even void-woken sometimes. Seen things in here I've never even read about in fairy tales. Even saw a winter dragon. Ah! Well, good luck. If you make it, ring the bell outside. And tell Bahara I sent. I'm heading there now.
The cat's eyes are The cat purrs loudly as it curls itself around.
Thank you for freeing me from that awful place. And I remember who I am now. Bah. It's as if I never made myself a bed on his bony legs, or never checked. Oh, so he is. I guarded his library like a... I can still hear him now. We had us a cruise and 6 days in the sun. But grave duty calls, so I have to run. Too dangerous, my charge, for you, dear old boy. Best you stay here in jolly Fort Joy. By leaving me stranded among those red robes with their prickly magic sticks, you mean? No, it's quite clear to me that you are much more worthy of an honest...
Oh, that scent! Unmistakable. How did noxious bulbs end up here? These plants look truly sinister. They're arranged in a ring. Is that a natural occurrence?
No sooner have you rung the ornate bell than the face of a lizard woman surfaces from behind a rock.
Stand back and keep your hands off your weapons. Convince me you're no magister, or draw one last deep breath.
Her eyes go wide with delight upon your mentioning.
May the goddess keep you for saving that little Lionheart. Young Han told...
With one graceful motion, the lizard
Come, ascend to the sanctuary of Amadia. You'll find you're not the only... You are fortunate to have found this place. The hollow marshes swallow life and regurgitate only the dead. It is the laboratory of a lunatic. A place removed from... There are ruins in the marshes. But his is not a treasure of gold, ruby, and sapphire. It is a treasure of death. Weapons. There is nothing on this isle as valuable as the air you breathe. Don't look for worth in metal and stone. To escape with one's soul is enough. My name is Bahara. Like you, I am a sorcerer. But unlike you, I am also a faithful servant of Amadia. Praise be... Your chant has no meaning, for you know not of whom you speak. So let us switch... Amadia is the Great Mother. Gratiana, her priestess in this sanctuary, is teaching me her ways. I am forbidden to leave my watch, and there is no need for formality. Gratiana will receive you as you are. You'll soon find her. She never strays far from the statue of our god. My knowledge is but a pond. Gratiana's is the sea. The guests, they call themselves Seekers. Magisters, of course. Who else? The Seekers came here to rescue a sorcerer from... They've heard the Shrieker's shriek. I thank the goddess I'm not haunted by their sound. To know one's fate is to be fearless. They knew him to be God-woken. But Alexander bears no... It is truly harrowing. Have you never heard of them? From the tale, they were living weapons. Turns out the tales are true. As you wish. Be welcome to this sanctuary.
Amadia's eye in the storm. He said his name. They even knew that much. But still...
You tried your best, Han. I'm glad you're safe now.
We aren't really safe here, are we?
So long as Gareth returns, we will be.
Focus on your breathing, Jules. Slow and deep.
You're certain it was Verdes?
He said his name. They'd even knew that much. But still...
You tried your best. I'm glad you're safe now.
We aren't really safe here, are we?
So long as Gareth returns, we will be. You're certain it was Verdes?
He said his name.
Maybe we should fortify this place. Make a stand. No, we don't have the time.
Before you stands a figure, her body wreathed in cloth. All you can see of her eyes are two dark...
Amadia's blessings, child. I have not seen this face in our sanctuary before. Pray, who are you? Bahara is an excellent student. She still has much. Tell me, what do you wish to know about our goddess? Yes, she is our mother of magic, the font from which all such power flows. Legend says that she lay with a mortal man, and their issue became the wizards of this world. Some say this is merely a metaphor for the gift of magic, that our It is not for me to judge. Perhaps it is the truth, or perhaps it is only true of the God-woken. It was not always thus. This swamp was once a rich, lush land before he is no more. Thank the goddess. It has been many centuries since he walked Riverlong, although he ruled this realm as a tyrant and beast.
He stole its source and left only death. These marshes were a playground for he and his necromancers. Perhaps they were not so different. Both hunted source, although Brachus gathered. Indeed, the Magisters have even taken Brachus's worst tools. First, without something more powerful than these sticks the Seekers are armed with, those crucified monstrosities will kill them too. The fool ran into the swamps. He pestered me for aid against the Shriekers, and when I finally told him of a cache of Brachus's soul-forged weapons, a bold move, but ill-advised. Unless he returns with weapons enough, I fear none of these Seekers will leave this island with air. And he set off north, to the ruins of Brachus's source armory, but there is no way to know what he found there. Walk ever in Armadia's...
Wisht, bonny barn, now don't you cry. The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky. The seven watch over us.
Please, Armadia,
You're safe in bed.
bless and protect your humble servant.
Amidst the placid little rivulets stream from her deep-set eyes, you feel peaceful in her presence, soothed somehow. As you gaze upon her loving face, you find yourself drawn. A voice seems to reach you from within your mind, and from the further the voice grows stronger, like a breeze.
My children, my children. Gone are my children. Dead are they in the cradle I have wrought.
A feeling of indescribable sadness assails you. It feels like...
My child, weep with me for the mother who has lost. Weep with me and bathe in the tears of Armadia.
You can feel her loving hold slipping away from you, recoiling.
My child, born in blood, a cry in hollow...
As suddenly as it came, the voice is gone, and you wake from its presence. The pond becomes engulfed in a bloody...
Goddess, what's wrong? Please, speak to your priestess.
The goddess's tears still stream free.
Echoes of death.
The goddess's tears still stream free.
Most of this is scrap. Wisht, bonny barn, now don't you cry.
By all the hells, what happened? She has never reacted with such rage. Please.
Close your sweet eyes and rest your wee head.
Please, Armadia, bless and protect your humble servant.
You're certain it was Verdus?
He said his name. Barely even knew that much. But still.
You tried your best, Anne. I'm glad you're safe now.
We aren't really safe here, are we?
So long as Gareth returns, we will be.
You're alive! Wasn't sure you would be.
The dishevelled lizard eyes you with hope, though her...
Han tells me you helped him out of Fort Joy. For that, you have my thanks. Can I ask if... Did you happen to meet a man named Gareth on your way here?
He'll be back, Samadel.
He has to, indeed. We need our... Have you heard...
Han looks down with a flinch. Samadel reaches out, grasping...
They're weapons that can kill with a screech. The Magisters patchwork them from living swords. The priestess at the shrine told Gareth some ancient secrets. You're kind to offer. But you'd best talk to Gareth's squire, Exeter. Now, Han.
Catch you later, Skipper. It's...
May you always walk in wisdom's wake. The flowers strewn...
It's madness! Big fire boom, lightning, one moment sun. I hid in a stump, but I saw them. I saw the shinies. Darkness left, then lights can't go there now. Salamanders. They like the meat. I don't want... Okay.
I am your death. I take your orb. I can almost see you. I can almost make you out.
Did you hear something?
And light.
What strange witchery is this?
Hey, hey you! Let me see what you've got under there. Go on. Show me your tits. Oh. How awkward. See, the thing is, just stop. No one cares. Still opening that mouth of yours, are you? How awkward. See, the thing is, just stop. You're embarrassing yourself.
Ah, here today, gone tomorrow.
An illusion.
Life's a dream.
This fellow must be quite proud of himself.
You're pathetic. You're pathetic. You're pathetic. Ha!
Clever.
Didn't I tell you to leave? Wasn't I clear? You...
idiot.
Pathetic boy. This isn't some game.
That was even easier than I thought. Poor idiot.
You come to find, you come to search, but you won't find the way. Brachus has willed it. Trompdoi must abide. You have met the unfortunate guardian of this vault. Fate has been unkind to Trompdoi, and do you wish to move forward? Listen closely. Brachus is a bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very awful fellow. Some even call him a cur. A cur is... Either you're very good at guessing, or the slightest... Listen closely. Source is a scourge, a devil, a misery, a blight, a hex, a curse. And yet, the cure is... Perhaps you're not totally incapable after all. Or maybe Trompdoi told you the answers. It doesn't matter in any case. The path is open. Go freely.
Open your eyes. Time to die.
Reveal yourself. I sense something nearby.
See it? Now you don't.
As you pick up the ring, you feel a cold, dark pain shoot up your arm. Your mind, you don't hear, but feel a whisper in your ear. It...
That's plenty.
The soul jar stands on its plinth, glowing softly. From within, you can almost...
You made it all this way.
He trembles and seems to...
I'm cursed, you know. Bloody Brachus bound me here to protect his vault. He has my soul in that jar just there. As long as the jar stays unbroken, I can never... I don't rightly know. This was the Source King's way. His favor was... intoxicating. Really?
He drops to his knees before you and grabs onto your feet with both hands, head hanging.
Thank you.
A soul jar rests between two fallen columns. The jar before you may have looked opulent once, but no longer. The soul jar rocks slightly. The jar on the plinth before you seems ancient.
Look at that wand. It hums with inner source.
The deity's head and hands are missing, severed as if by a sword. As you take in its chiseled details, you have a vision. The statue comes to life, and...
That shrine seems to have brought me here. What is this place?
The helmeted figure before you slowly turns to face. He raises his weapon, a great ethereal sword, and rushes forward, ready to strike you. The figure plants a foot before you and swings his sword in one powerful, direct strike. You counter the blow and send the figure back a few paces. He springs forward again, faster this time, ready to strike a second blow. The figure charges you head on, ready to plunge the sword into your... As he charges, he suddenly evaporates into the ether, passing through your body. Deep, dark cold blooms in every... The figure materializes behind you and grabs your head with one hand, pressing his sword to your throat with the other. If you so...
You are my champion? How I wasted my efforts saving you as the ship went down. The time for gratitude is gone. The divine is dead. Voidwoken haunt the night. Do you think I would let my people... I chose you to be my champion. But it seems I've chosen wrong.
He staggers back, holding his nose. The wound on your neck quickly knits to... He smiles.
You may do well after all. Recognize me. You...
He lifts his visor. Two deep green eyes fix you in their stare. In an instant, you know you are speaking to Ralik, god of all humans.
You have brought yourself. This gives me hope.
I see a spark in you. The beginnings of a fire that may blaze our path back to preeminence in Rivellon. This is why I've chosen you.
This is why you are my selected. My Godwoken. Let me show you.
A great surge of power arrests your heart, your mind. When it passes, you feel ecstatic, replete.
You may have noticed I've tried to help you on your journey. I blessed the water beneath your feet so that it would aid you. And this is only the beginning. More and greater powers await you, if only you will seek them. One marked for one who can either rise to this great task or let her people fall to ruin. Your purpose will be great, but the first step is simple. Escape. You and you alone must safely leave this place. You and you alone must rise above the reach of minor people. Good. But you must be... I am not the only of the seven seeking a champion, my child. Your friends may have been similarly summoned.
He casts his gaze over the war below, where God fights God in a...
Times have changed. The gods are at war. The victor will choose the terms of peace. If we fail, a father knows when he may trust in his children, and when he must intervene. I know that you will succeed. Do not.
I smell burning.
Put it out! Put it out!
The pig is engulfed in flames, but her skin remains unsinged.
We've
leaks and rolled in puddles. And can't you do anything?
The pig is clearly getting worked up. She seems on the...
Are you sure it will work? How do I know it won't make this even worse? Okay, but I don't think... Yes, I have endured this for long. I can't... It is... Well, many ages ago, we dared one of Brachus Rex's... Bring it to...
Miniature crossed weapons wrought from metal signify that this is, or was, an armory.
Runaways! If you're trying to save your friend here, you're a bigger fool than he is, and you'll meet the same fate. You expect me to swallow that?
Purging stinks from a pile of dead brothers. This is the best one.
In the flickering torchlight, you see a Magister lying muttering on the ground. As
Hey, come to finish the job that your foul magic began, sorcerer? Shame. A quick end would be a mercy.
You look at his hand and see that the skin is midnight black. He grimaces and tucks it underneath his arm, squeezing it tight. He nods towards the bodies of the dead Magisters, twisted in the thorned blood.
Same as those poor souls. We finished clearing out this blasted room. As soon as they touched that switch, they were screaming. Some void curse. Dallas warned us to take care, but we never survive. I'm as dead as them. Just taking my time getting. They were gathered round it. Took the brunt of it. Got me on the arm, though. Clipped whatever it is, the void itself is fighting to protect it. Dallas told us to be kept. She told us it was old. Told us it was dangerous. More weapons to fight the sorcerers, she said. She needed the wands, but there was something more. We got greedy.
He looks up at you, his eyes staring deep.
I saw how they died. I heard them screaming. I don't want to go like that. I don't want to face that. Please. I can't lift my sword. I can't. And then leave me be, coward. Yeah.
Cursed! No wonder it doesn't work.
The Magister looks up.
Change your mind? Oh, be quick. Digging. Dallas told us...
The Magister gasps, grimacing, and
You can take this pain away. I don't want to die screaming. I'd pray... I don't know. Dark magic.
He glances at his...
Thought I might be damned all...
The Magister groans in pain.
This puddle, it glows. What could this mean?
Marina the Brave. You are daring indeed to enter my domain. As well you should. I'm an assassin of Anson. My title is bestowed upon me by the King of all Rats in honour of my renown.
She waxes on at length regarding her wartime...
And thus I brought Morienda to his knees. And that was all before noontime.
To your surprise...
Oh, my friend. You. May I ask you a favour, perhaps? I want to know more. More. Return to me when you have a chance. But if you are to return, I need to make sure you remain in one... The levers in here are cursed. Best not to touch them unless you bless them some. Now hurry back. I can't wait to hear if your ventures can hold a candle to the other. I mean...
What is this? Some sort of Magister weapon? No wonder it doesn't work.
His most venerated eminence, Brachus Rex. His most venerated eminence, His most venerated eminence, Brachus Rex.
Oh, cursed! No wonder it doesn't work.
Your courage in the face of danger is inspiring, my friend. Lucian guided your blows right.
His eyes travel from your face to your feet.
You're no magister, judging from that collar around your neck. How'd you come to be here? Name's Gareth. I'm a seeker. I can give you shelter and hope. Ah, good. Then you know us. And you know we can help you. And perhaps you can help us. Your words warm my heart, Sorcerer.
His eyes scan the horizon, and then...
I can't stay. You shouldn't either. What did Lucian say? Ah, yes. Evil feasts on the indolent.
So, you returned Gareth to his flock. I must say, I never thought... You have my thanks for giving them hope. But I fear for their future. They cannot escape these swamps. They do not have the strength. Armadia has not gifted me the grace to heal, nor the strength to fight. There is nothing more. Perhaps you are right. I told the Seeker that the soul-forged weapons of Brachus Rex remain hidden in a... Gareth failed to reach the armory in time. If you can steal away these weapons, you'll... But beware. Such items are of limited power. If they cease to function, speak to me. I will be able to help. What? You have uncovered Brachus's hoard. Tell me, did you find anything else? The vault contains relics, soul jars. Did you see them? Curses. Please, you must return. You must find them. It cannot happen. It must not. Armadia's blessing.
It's my honor to serve you, sir.
You come at last. I'd no doubt you'd find your way to us. I know you seek answers. I'll tell you what I can. Godwoken.
Gareth pauses.
My friend, the Voidwoken feast on us. There is no longer a divine to channel the will. Only a Godwoken, blessed with the blood of heroes, may ascend to divinity. But few are left. There were others, but they fell like crabapples from their branches. Someone else looks for Godwoken, not to liberate them, but to kill them. You have spoken to a god?
Gareth stares intently, not so much...
Yes, I see something there. But it's not for me to say. I must get you to Malady. She will know. She was imprisoned on the Lady Vengeance. One of the few of us not left to rot on the sand and sun. Godwoken. We'd just landed on shore. Minutes later, Dallas sailed in on the Lady Vengeance, screaming like a banshee. We had no hope. Most of us were dead, and she had horrors at her side. Shriekers, they call them. They still protect the harbor, firing. The Lady Vengeance is still anchored there, too. Lucian, save us from whatever plot Dallas is concocting on it. Well, I had a plan. Gratiana told me of weapons that could counter these shriekers. Purging wands that... I went to that armory looking for one of these wands, but Alexander's bootlickers stumbled. We've got to find a way to silence those shriekers. If we do that, the Lady Vengeance is ours. Freedom is ours. You do? But that's incredible. I can only imagine. You bring me hope, friend. I'll gather the other seekers and travel to shore. Meet us there as soon as you can. Just be sure to have Leia removed.
The others have gone to get us a ship out of here. Hurry on, they'll need you. Yes, of course.
She extends her arms, reaching... You feel the collar start to twist. A living, writhing thing fighting for survival.
No more choking. No more silence. The others have gone to get us a...
Who's there? I can hear you. Captain, is that you?
A young magister tenderly fingers 2 fresh gashes across his eyes and face. His fingertips hesitate over his closed eyelids. He's been blind.
Stop! Stop! Who goes there?
He raises his...
State your name! Now! Escaped. Hold still.
He sidles blindly beside the cart, groping his way toward you.
I can't let you go! It's my job, it's why I'm here! This isn't about me. It doesn't matter if I live or don't you understand? You're so dangerous. It isn't your fault, but you...
He continues to grope toward you, his sword clenched tightly in his hand. He opens his eyes a fraction of an inch and winces, stumbling over a rock stuck in the mud. He clings tightly to your forearm, getting his bearings on the marshy ground.
Undead! They overturned the cart. We beat them back. But they got Faray through the heart. Got me across the face. Landin went back to the... I have a job here. I might be injured, but...
He pulls a pair of shackles out of his bag and holds them out, open toward you.
You're dangerous. You hear? I need to protect people. Nothing. Understand? Stay away! Where are you? Please. Ah!
The cub looks up at you with the saddest eyes you've ever seen. The cub stifles...
I want my mum.
The cub sobs.
Don't say that, missus, don't say that. I'm too young to be without my mum. What'll I do? Oh, good. What's cream? Oh, good. Eye cream. Oh, good.
The happy cub and...
Such barbarism. What happened here?
The Seeker's head twitches upwards as you approach. His...
Mother.
The Seeker musters a content smile. The four cough... An old elf's pained gaze passes...
Dear ones, not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Certainly there are. More ahead aboard the ship. More about collecting their weapons. They're as good as my family. But I cannot heal so much pain. They are changed. That Dallas woman did something to them. They can't even be healed. Using such magic on them would kill them now. Such beautiful souls, corrupted by such evil. They're called Shriekers. Upon sight, they blast passers-by with swords so powerful none can... Where you find Shriekers, you can trust the Divine Order is hiding something they desperately want to keep. Stay away from Shriekers if you want to live. I know not how much longer...
Smoke, blood, and carnage. The Magisters didn't spare a single seeker.
You've come. Lucian
Gareth glances over his shoulder.
The Shriekers keep watch, and their gaze isn't the only one we should avoid. The murderer is here. Alexander. The butcher's in the ruins beyond the Shriekers. And he's not alone, as well he wouldn't be. The Order keeps its Godwoken leashed. If I didn't know better, I'd think the gods themselves...
He reaches for the wand, but pulls back before...
Would that I could aim this wand at Alexander myself. To bleach his soul. No. This thing was birthed from a wicked era. What would Lucian say, seeing me confront one? Go. Take...
Gratiana's head is bowed. From within her mask, you can...
It would be a sweet joy to see the Magisters chased from this land. But I fear all I will see today is death. You have? That's wonderful, of course. But tell me, did you see anything else? Did you curses? Please, It cannot happen. It must. Armadia's bless...
If I were you, I'd stay close to Sir Gareth.
I'm guessing that's one of those shriekers.
Keep a sharp eye.
Runaways?
Once the Seekers...
You expect me to...
Follow the cart to the Lady Vengeance.
In the flickering... As you move closer, you can see that the skin on his hand... The Magister looks up...
You need something? Or you just enjoy what... Oh, the dark magic...
He glances...
Thought I might be damned already. I don't want to... I don't...
The Magister...
Cursed! No wonder it doesn't work.
His most venerated eminence, Brachus Rex.
This puddle, it glows. What could this mean? What is this? Some sort of Magister weapon?
Your courage in the face of danger is
His eyes travel from...
You're no magister, judging from that. Name's Gareth. I'm a seeker. Ah, good. Then you know us. And you know we can help you. Your words warm my...
His eyes scan the...
I can't stay.
Void walking!
The rat looks guilty.
I don't look guilty. All right, I look guilty. You think I like it? Now, if you look...
The rat closes...
Who's there? I can hear you. Captain, is that you?
Such barbarism.
Mercy.
What happened here? Smoke, blood, and carnage. The Magisters didn't spare a single seeker.
We can finally get out of here, now that Gareth...
The young man fidget.
Was it you who saved Sir Gareth? Well, who wouldn't? And now that he's back...
You come at last. I know you seek answers. I'll tell you what I can. Godwoken.
Gareth, poor...
My friend, only a god. There were others, but they fell like crab apples. You have spoken to...
Gareth stared.
Yes. She was imprisoned. Godwoken. She had horror. The Lady Vengeance is still anchored there. Well, I went to that arm. We've got to find a way to silence those shriekers. If we do that, the Lady Vengeance is ours. Freedom is ours. You do. You bring me hope.
So no curse may pass. The others have gone to... Yes!
She extends her... You feel the collar.
No more joking.
Those magisters are gonna pay.
You've come.
Gareth glances over...
The shriekers keep watch, and their gaze isn't the only one we should avoid. The murderer is here. The butcher's in the ruins. Nothing, as long as those shriekers stand. Get that purging wand and silence them. If I didn't know better, I'd think the gods them...
He reaches for the wand, but Paul...
Would that I could aim this... No. Go.
Here, look down those steps and tell me what you see.
I'm guessing that's one of those shriekers. I'm guessing that's one of those shriekers. I'm guessing that's one of those shriekers.
Praise be! You have silenced the Shriekers and cleared our way. You have any more miracles in you? We've got a boat ready to row to the Lady Vengeance. But if Alexander sees us bobbing among the waves, we'll be... So we split up. I take the Seekers to the Lady Vengeance. You go to the ruins and keep Alexander busy. He'll be expecting a Are you ready? We've got right on our side. A greater ally than any sulking Geist or any whinging Magister.
He takes the news calmly. A moment past...
Seekers, we move. You are...
Don't fight it. Let go. Rest at last.
They didn't just... All this could have been averted. Look alive. The hammer should be with us shortly. Not like her to be late. There you are. The escapee. I feared you. Anyway, you're here now. You know, Dallas and Friedemann warned me about you. God-woken. I'm afraid your journey ends here. You would only bring... Please, don't make this harder than it has to be. It's not your fault, but still you stand in the way of peace. This must be the end of your... You stand no chance. now? Your foul sorcery will be the death of us all. Only a fool does not fear the void.
Alexander is fallen. The son of Lutheran is dead. Murderers!
Tell me it's time. My sword's at the ready.
He sighs and points.
Ha! You.